Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to this tutorial. So today, as you can see, I went extra colourful. I know. Before I was all about the browns and the neutrals and the golds and the shimmers, which I still love, but lately I'm really feeling colour. I'm going to continue to go with it, and you know, while I'm feeling the colour, I may as well just go with it, so that's what I'm going to do. So if you want to see how I created this colourful smoky eye, please keep watching. So I'm just going to do my eyes first, and I'm starting off with my soft ochre paint pot, and I'm going to prime my lids. Using the Makeup Geek powder pigments, I'm taking the yellow shade, which is called Potential. So I'm building this up as our first transition shade. This brush is a BH Cosmetics brush number 9, part of their Marble collection. Now I'm taking the orange shade. This one's called Dynamic. And I'm going to take a MAC 217 for this one. And again into the crease. So just really building this up in the crease. I'm not going to blow it out as much as I do with the orange or with the yellow shade. Taking a little bit more of the yellow just to go along here. I don't want to lose the yellow shade. Taking this dark purple shade, it's called Dedicated. I'm going to take another clean brush for the purple. The reason being, I just kind of want to keep each brush with their one colour so I can go back in and blend certain colours if needs be. I just feel like it's just going to be an easier way to do it. So this brush I'm using is a Morphe R39. It's very similar to a MAC 217. So I'm using this for the dark purple shade, and again into the crease. And just back in with the orange along the edge. So this shade is called Courageous. The minute I saw this shade, I was like, living. Because it's not too purple, it's not too pink. It's just that good type of shade. So just to enhance that and make it pop and make it stick down to my skin. So what I am going to do is I'm going to take more of the paint pot. I'm going to press this all over the lid. Okay, now I'm going straight in with the purple. Stick the colour to the lid, and as I said, just make it pop as much as possible. Okay, I'm going to take one of my brushes and blend this out. And just with the tip of the brush, just start to blend this out. So while I'm doing my skin, I'm going to give you a little update on my skin. So as you can see, what's going on with all these crazy bits of hair? So as you can see here, I still have some scarring, unfortunately, but I know that that eventually is going to go away. I did my hormone test yesterday, so I have to wait 2 weeks to get the results for that. She is quite certain that it is a hormonal thing, which I kind of got a feeling it would be that anyway because of where I was always breaking out. And this, oh sorry, I'm just using the Marc Jacobs primer. But I just wanted to give you a quick little update. Yeah, I had to do my hormone test yesterday, so I have to wait 2 weeks to get the results from that. So when I get the results, I will let you know. But yeah, I haven't had any new breakouts in a while. I had a little whitehead here that went away, and there was another little one here that went away, didn't spread. Yeah, so all of this is dead. There's no active breakouts. This one, it was kind of starting to come up, but it never really came of anything. It just kind of came up red on the skin. Okay, let me do my foundation and I can explain. I'm going to use the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Fiji, and I'm mixing a little bit of my Juga Hula from Benefit with it. So I went to that naturopath like 2.5 weeks ago, and since then, in that 2.5 weeks, I've had very little sugar, and I think that has helped for sure. That's definitely helped, because I don't eat dairy or anything like that. That wasn't an issue for me, but I think every now and again, you know, I'd get these sugar cravings and I just want to eat a lot of sugar. So yeah, I've been really good the past 2.5 weeks. And I definitely think that that has made a huge difference, because I feel like sugar makes acne grow, you know, it kind of feeds into it. But yeah, that's where I am right now. But I'm just so happy that I haven't, touch wood, haven't had any new clusters of breakouts. So here is hoping that it stays this way. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know because people have been asking me questions, but that's where I am right now. And what I do use on my breakouts? No, not breakouts. What I do use on my breakouts when I get one is benzoyl peroxide. So that's what I use, and I only spot treat those areas. I don't use it all over because it is quite drying. And I have found for me that that's helped. It helps when I get a breakout. It doesn't help on every single breakout, but overall it helps overall. My foundation brush is a Tarte brush, no name or number, but it's this little flat brush. I'm gonna conceal now. This is the Shape Tape. This is actually a different shade. This is called Light Sand. I don't know if it's a little bit darker than light or lighter than light, but it looks pretty similar-ish. Well, maybe it's lighter. So I'm just using the small end of this Tarte brush to blend out my concealer. If you check out my previous video, I spoke a little bit more about where and why I put my concealer in the areas that I do. So I will link that below and you can check it out. So I'm using the Hourglass translucent powder and I'm going to set my T-zone and under my eyes. I have to say I would definitely recommend this powder. Because as I said, it gives you that nice sheeny satiny finish without it looking powdery. So I like powders that have a more of a satin finish and keep the skin kind of looking like skin. So I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs pencil. This is in the shade Mist Me, and I'm just going to go underneath my lash line. Just taking a little pencil brush to blend this out. So just moving it around. I'm going to press the purple that we used on the lid over top. Now taking some of the orange, I'm going to blend the purple out. Just lightly along the edge of it. So because these are so pigmented, you only need a tiny little amount at a time. Then you can always just go back in and add a bit more. I'm going to also take a little bit of the yellow. So for my waterline, I'm going to do a colour. I was decided between blue and green, but I think I'm going to do green. This is the shade Whirlpool. Oh yeah, that looks cute. That goes. So I'm just going to use my Marc Jacobs mascara and do my lashes. And I'm just going to put my lashes on. I'm wearing Lily lashes in the style Ella. And I'm going to take my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and we're going to bronze the skin. For my blush, I'm taking this Marc Jacobs blush. It's called Flash and Fantasy. So it's just a nice neutral one. And I'm taking my Awayyyyy Anastasia Beverly Hills highlight. For my lips, I'm taking the Melted Matte from Too Faced in the shade Child Star. And I'm going to use this NYX gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. I'm going to take a little bit of this purple shade. It's called Lotus and it's from Nabla Cosmetics. I'm going to try a little bit of this in the inner corner. I think it might look cute. So that's the finished look. I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I'm glad I went with the green in the waterline. I feel like it just makes it pop just that little bit more. I'm just really feeling all this colour lately, so I'm just gonna keep going with it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.